Howdy, everyone. If you saw my video, whoa, I can't speak English. Let me start over.
I'll be you. Hey guys, that's not what you say. If you saw my past video, then you know that I'm currently getting my hair dyed. And so we decided to do a mukbang in the middle of this, and we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, if the hair flops last week, I don't know yet. There's no way of knowing. So you're already ahead of us, bitches. You saw in the future. We're gonna do a vegan cake, mukbang.
I've never heard of this word in my life. So.
You don't know what diff is. So we're just gonna talk about things that we want and eat an entire cake.
Do you want the big fork or the little fork?
Little.
Does this taste good?
I don't know. I've never had it.
What? We've half eaten.
As many of you know, Sweeping the Nation, Daddy Gambino's new video, This is America.
Amazing. If you haven't seen it, stop watching this right now and go watch it.
If you haven't seen it, unsubscribe from my channel right now and go watch that. It's so good. It already has like 30 million views, and I think half of them are mine.
She said that joke last night in the car.
You can't tell them that. You have to repeat jokes on YouTube. Okay. It didn't have that many views last night, so I never said that. This is good cake.
This is really good cake.
Also, Becca's gluten-free, so I don't know why she's eating. Is this cake gluten-free? I doubt it.
It contains soy and wheat.
Wheat. My favorite emoji. My favorite emoji is the wheat, because people always ask me, like, okay, I don't really like emojis. I feel like if you use emojis, you're like kind of weird. Well, like I tweeted once, I only use emojis if I'm like really uncomfortable and I like don't know what to say, or I'm like just like so like I can't express my like I'm like, oh, I love you, which never happens. So mostly the first one when I'm uncomfortable. However, people ask my favorite emoji. I would say the wheat, because it's just blowing in the wind, minding its own business. Plus, I feel like it's underrated. Like everyone forgets about the wheat.
True.
So I'm here to remind you. Treat your wheat right, 2018. Do you have any other topics?
Okay, well, going back to Childish Gambino, I'm sorry. My biggest life regret is one time I was in LA and I was in a car with my friends going to Flogna, which is Tyler, the Creators Festival, and someone was yelled like, "Is that Childish Gambino?" And I was like, on the radio, like, no, this is, I don't know who it was like Drake or something. And then, we don't care. And then my friend was like, no, right there. And we all look out the window, and Childish Gambino is just casually walking down the street with like his reusable tote with like a baguette sticking out of the back, like just being so cute and just doing life things. Aww. And then he like gave us a head nod and like waved to us, and we all just like stared at him because this is amazing. It's Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
So my biggest life regret is that I didn't get out of the car and go and talk to him. Like he was just walking home with his baguette. He would have chatted for a little bit.
He would have.
We were stuck in traffic. We weren't going anywhere. Also, my friends could have left me. It would have been worth it.
Oh, yeah. I would have left you. Permanently. That kind of happened to me, but, like, not really. You know who Jason Segel is, right?
Yeah.
I was in LA with my friends, and then my friend was like, is that Jason Segel? And then they two ran out of the car, and I stayed because I didn't care. And I don't regret it.
Okay, well, Jason Segel, Childish Gambino.
True. Daddy Gamb is God.
And now with this amazing video and who he is as a person, bigger regrets.
You've seen the movie Get Out, right?
I have not.
You would love it. It's so good. Everyone go watch Get Out right now.
Unsubscribe, go watch it.
But anyways, fuck fuck BuzzFeed, but I don't know. I don't have a formed opinion on BuzzFeed. I shouldn't say that in case one day, like, I'm famous and they're like, want to work with me.
You just say no.
But also, BuzzFeed gets a lot of hate.
Why?
They do, like, roast. Well, there's this YouTuber I watch, Jacqueline Glenn, and they, like, ripped off so many of her ideas, like, literally, like, frame for frame. Where she did, like, a series on, like, kind of, like, proving things. I don't know. Okay, so she's, like, an atheist YouTuber, but she did a series, like, proving things that are fake, kind of. I don't know how to explain it. It was, like, a series, like, she would, not even proving they're fake, just testing if they're real or fake. So she would do things like crystal healing and like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like BuzzFeed would like rip her videos, like literally like go to the same place or like and bring them out like a week after. So she like called them out and then like got in this huge fight about it. I don't know. And they also do like weird gross things. Like they did this video of like painting with their period blood.
Ew.
And they were like, it's freeing. Like that's fucking gross.
I was at the gym today. Thank goodness we're eating Skull Cake. And I just like sometimes when I'm running, I just watch random videos that like pop up on my YouTube channel. And one of them was they drank the most spectacular drink or like the most well-known drink in each state. Mm-hmm. But that's like 50 drinks for one person. And like obviously you're not finishing them, but he was like taking like 2 or 3 sips of each drink. And I only got to state like 24 and he was like belligerent.
Oh, like alcoholic drinks?
Yes, sorry, I didn't mention that. Alcoholic drinks. Like there was a lot of alcohol in these drinks.
That was really funny. I would do it.
Let's rip off BuzzFeed and do it.
They rip off everybody else. Anyways, the whole reason I brought up BuzzFeed was because when I watched Get Out, they had like an interesting article about things you might have missed in Get Out. And like some of them are stupid, but a few of them are really good. So I was like, I looked that up for the Childish video because like I never watch anything without like analyzing it. Like I love Black Mirror, but I always go on YouTube and watch an analysis of the episode, even if I think I get it, because I feel like sometimes there's always deeper things that you don't get. You know? What's your favorite Black Mirror app?
I haven't seen all of them. And I really don't like Black Mirror.
Oh, why?
I just feel gross after watching episodes. Like, the most recent one I watched was the kid who, like, masturbated to kids. Oh. And, like, literally... Sorry, everyone. Spoilers! The most recent one I watched was involving a teenager and a man.
It's called Shut Up and Dance.
Shut Up and Dance. And I don't, like, literally every episode I've ever seen, I just feel gross, like, afterwards. And I just, like, can't continue watching other ones. So I need to watch something, like, happier and make me feel better. So I just don't really like it because it makes me feel gross.
True. But that's what's so interesting about it, because it almost like plays into like moral ambiguity. And well, not really, because it's like obviously you're not on his side once you find out, but it's like the whole time you do feel bad for him.
I didn't, because I knew it was happening.
Well, how? You didn't know.
I did, because spoilers, he looked at the little girl at the beginning of the episode really creepily.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Oh my god, no, he was like being a nice person.
But then he lingered too long. Trust me, I can read people very well. He lingered too long.
I didn't catch it.
I did.
And then you go back and watch it and you're like, holy shit.
Or just watch it once and be smart.
That's a good episode though, I think, because it makes you feel bad for him the whole time, but then you find out that he's actually a bad person.
This cake has no nuts in it, but I'm about to go get some nut milk.
Nuts! Cheers to nuts. It still tastes like Play-Doh, but I like it. What?
Kind of tastes weird.
Like
I checked the expiration date. It's fine.
Is it?
I think I honestly might be pregnant. Everything tastes weird.
Heard it here first. I'm gonna call this video Mukkbang / pregnancy announcement.
Alexis's parents invited us roommates over and a couple of their friends for a taco party. I don't want to say Cinco de Mayo party because Cinco de Mayo is not a holiday.
It was just a Saturday. We hung out.
It was just a Saturday hanging out. And that's where we got this cake from, because Alexis's mom is an angel and buys her vegan cake, and then she bought me vegan cheesecake.
Gluten-free.
Or that's what I meant, gluten-free cheesecake. And she like made us vegan tacos and everything. But I was the bartender. I drove.
Bartender.
I also recently turned 21, and so Alexis's mom was giving me shit for driving, even though I recently turned 21. Mm-hmm. But I was dead, so I didn't need to drink. And I was the bartender making all these drinks, and I would say I might have a future in bartending.
I think you might.
Like,
if your hairdresser career doesn't pick up.
Hey.
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 Did I tell you that I almost got fired? Well, not really, but I almost got fired from my old job for doing YouTube. So basically, I worked with children, and I have videos on my channel that maybe aren't suitable for all ages, as in like the first time I smoked weed. Okay, so it was like a big kind of thing at my work. Like people were Snapchatting kids, like, which I don't really necessarily think is bad. You're not like putting their name in it. You're just like, they're funny things on their stories. But then people found out, and then it like became a big issue. So we had to sign these waivers that like we can't that we can't put children on our social media. Like, it sounds creepy, but it's not. Just
no,
like,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And then, like, also we have to be, like, appropriate on our social media. And he handed the waivers to everybody, and then I snuck out and didn't sign it. But then he found out that he was like, oh, like, how come you didn't sign this? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And then he's like, can I talk to you? And he pulled me into a room and then was like, could you, like, oh my God, this should be a whole story time in its own. But he was like, can you put, fuck, I can't think. Sorry, I forgot what I was talking about. I get stressed when I tell stories.
It's the story of...
Yeah. He's like, can you put your thing on private? And I was like, well, no, because that defeats the purpose. And he's like, well, I'm not saying you're going to get fired, but if a kid found it and a parent reported it, they could get you fired and there's nothing I could do to help you. And I was like, okay, I understand.
Valid.
And then my other boss told me that a similar situation happened with someone, but here's the catch. They were doing porn. And I don't know how a child found it. A literal child found it and, like, they reported it to the office.
Oh,
and then
gosh.
She said they, like, called her into the office and they, like, slapped down pictures of her in the porn and she was like, that's not me. And they're like, yes, it is.
That is so wild.
First of all, and it was like a 4th grader. If I was a 4th grade boy, I wouldn't show my mom. Like, what the fuck?
Like, my teacher's in my porn.
That's so scary. I know.
We have, like, a solid slice left in this cake still. And
I know, I'm really
slowing
full.
down.
We're slowing down.
We also ate chips and guac before this.
True, and I ate dinner before that.
I also ate dinner before that.
Also, that's not to shame any sex work. We love sex positivity. I just thought it was funny.
That is funny. That's a funny story.
Oh. Cool.
Cool.
How's it looking?
I don't know. Honestly, I can't tell the difference between how it was before and this.
Rude. Okay. You know what? On that note, we're going to end this mukbang bong bang.
We didn't finish the cake!
I'm too full.
I'll put your face in it.
No, we'll just eat it later. It's okay. We almost finished the cake. We couldn't do it quite because we're pussies. I'm not going to say that. You don't like that word.
I hate that word.
I'm going to say it. It's my fucking channel.
Side note, this reminds me of Matilda. Have you seen Matilda?
No. Okay, well, thanks for watching this vid. Stay tuned to last week's vid. Get it? Because you're in the future. When I post... No, wait, I already posted the hair dye. It's fine. I gotta cover the camera.
It's fine.
I am running faster. I am running